Okay guys, back for another cast on the new Sorcerer. And yeah, what imagination I have. So I called my new Sorcerer here March 2. And I'm not gonna go through the entire town one more time. I'm gonna set up my spells right away. And my recharge staff as well. I will say to my defense that it's been quite a few years since I played the game last. And I had like, I don't know, 3 seconds to react in, but I should have been a bit more on my toes. And it's not like the game is gonna be fully this sort of difficult in the beginning. I'm just gonna see if I'm actually recording. Yeah, I am. It has to do with I'm going full. I'm going full mana, and well, yes and no, because when I go up in Vitality, I'll only get very few extra hit points. So if it could have saved me by that goat guy, I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh, and just like last time, I'm gonna spend my mana until I get a level. After that, I use my staff. It's there. I had these, just like the first time, you're always born with the same gear. So I have 40 charges on the staff. It's there. And I can recharge, and I think I got 26 second round. But I will say to my excuse, as I did in the last video, that I haven't played the game for 4 years or something like that. So, but I simply reacted too slow. When I open a door at that level and I haven't got any mana skill yet, I should almost like start firing before I do anything else, because I'm simply so squishy. The guy that was the melee guy that was sort of the melee guy that was sort of hitting on me is probably level 12, 10, 12, something like that. And I got the hit points of a level 3. Currently I got 31 hit points, and I had, I think, was it 42 or 41? Something like that. Yeah, I think I had 41 hit points. So I had 10 more hit points that I have now at level 1 here, where I'm fighting level 1 mobs. So I'm a bit more brave here already, because this is significantly easier. But you know what? I like the charm of it, and I'm glad that
enough mana.
I guess I made a mistake here. I'm trying to save my mana pots. So, thank you. The Lord of Diablo gave me a new one. But yeah, lesson learned, as usual, make a mistake, analyze, figure out what went wrong. I should be faster on the trigger when I open a door down there. We got a nice armor, a nice crappy armor, and I think I forgot in the last video to tell you that if the armor has under 5 durability, this one has 4 out of 6 possible. It'll show up as, yeah, it's about to break. When it becomes red, I think it's down to 1 or 2 durability. We can check that out. Sometimes it will just like instant break. So you didn't even sort of get to see. So you didn't even get to see what, it's like if you have 2 or 3 mobs sort of hitting at you at the same time, your armor can just instantly break sometimes. Recharging stave. Boys. Full mana, sweet. Oh, and some kind of scroll here. Scroll of Identify is very nice. It's what Cain can do up in town. I'm saving it for now, and let's see, even if I found a ring or something like that here, I probably wouldn't use it, the Scroll of Identify. It's worth 100 gold. That's what Cain sort of takes for it. And we got a new level, very nice, meaning more mana. Thank you. But yeah, it's worth 100 gold because that is what Cain takes for identifying your stuff. And the stuff that drops here, I would say at level 1, 2 it's not worth identifying. Unless you're lucky and finding a unique. It could be maybe. But it's not all the uniques. We haven't found one yet, and it'll probably be a long time before I do. Just checking out if there's something on the floor. But it's possible for uniques to drop. I think maybe even on level 1. I can't remember if I ever found one here. Basically, we're talking 3 items. What was it? White items is non-magical items. Blue item is a magic item. And then we got the unique, sort of golden colored.
Not enough mana.
Yeah. So more mana, yum yum. I like mana. So yeah, am I bitter because I died? No, I'm not. I'm a bit surprised. I didn't expect it. I knew it was a day. I'm talking about the last video now. I didn't expect it, to be honest, and but to be honest, I think it's a little bit boring to just, you know, if I die, then just, you know, get back up to town, redo. To me, it's boring. For most people, it's like the way to go, of course, and fair enough. I guess most people play it the other way. Like to have something at stake. So I think it'll maybe make you play more cautiously. That I guess goes without saying. But also hopefully play better. And I'm generally a big fan of quality, so including gameplay. I'm not saying I'm a master at this at all, but I have played some hours though. Okay, you're gonna get the stick now. There we go. And by the way, on level 5 where I was last, I was picking up 45 gold. I remember, so there's a huge difference in wealth from level 1 to 5. I mean 45 gold from one mob. Normally, on a higher level, I would sort of clear the level behind me. Okay, that sucked. But as the mobs aren't that terrible, or sort of scary, compared to the level 5, I'm just... Well, I'm not speedrunning anything here, but I'm doing things a little faster than last. So I'm just gonna see... Yeah, I'm fairly close to level. Checking out scouting the room here if there's any goodies. 300 experience and I can sort of go... and I'll become level 4. And we're down to 3 charges, so I think this is gonna be my last sort of recharge. I'm gonna dump the staff after. Bingo, we even got level, perfect. I'm gonna use the shield now and a club. No magical sort of properties there, but that's what I got. And we're still going up in magic. So all I got now is my mana here. Oh, and there's a bookshelf. If I'm lucky, I could get maybe... the best spell I could probably get right now is... I think Holy Bolt. But I could get a nice heal other. I don't really need that. But sure, a book is a book. That was an overkill, yeah. But let's just use the club. Especially against these guys. As the club has more damage versus sort of... Oh, nice mana pot. The club has more damage versus sort of, yeah, these unholy creatures like skeletons and ghoulish guys. Not these guys though. So as you can, he took 2 hits to go down. So yeah, why not melee it a little bit? It's probably one of the few last options I got for that as a sorcerer anyway. It's not all flashy spells, as you can see. So yeah, I might as well use a little bit of my hit point pool as well. Thank you. So armor is down to 3 out of 6 and it's still not red, so I suppose it's 1 or 2 durability, or it has to be, in order for it to turn red over here. Hello. This would be a very typical room for something lying about. And I can remove the map, it's on tab. In order to, if I want to see something a little better. It wasn't anything, no. Still haven't found the stairs down to level 2, but it's kind of cool because then the stair will be in the last area that I'm exploring. Let's see how far are we. I'm pretty far from level, so I think I'm actually gonna heal here. Interestingly enough, it's the only heal I've found so far. Normally it's the other way around. I think find few mana. So, fine, we got exit here. I'm just gonna clear the last little bit here. Alright. So what I'm using my arrow keys here to just strafing over the map. Yeah, looks like a full clear. Fixing my pots. I don't need the resurrect. It's all for selling. Besides the identify scroll. Down to level 2. This is where Butcher resides. Book of Healing, how convenient. I'm gonna go healing and then Firebolt. So healing simply transfers. You could say the blue to the red, really. You use mana in order to get more hit points. So I'm just looking 2,000 experience to level. That's quite a bit. I probably have to go up to town. Unless I'm lucky I find a staff or some stuff like that. But if you saw the previous video, or actually the one before, you'll see that... So that was a couple of sort of barrels that exploded at the same time, and that was rather painful. We got hidden here. They're rather nasty actually, because they will sort of, as the name goes, they will appear out of nothing and they'll start sort of molesting you, and they hit pretty hard actually, especially when you are a sorcerer with 33 hit points. So this is a Fountain of Tears. I'm not gonna take it. What it does is that it transfers. I just need my papers here, but I'm pretty sure it transfers. It simply sort of reshuffles your main stats. No, I haven't even got it, but it'll typically be like, say, you'll have then 14 strength, 49 magic, and then you'll have 17 dexterity, something like that. So it reshuffles your stats, and I don't want dexterity or strength. You're not getting any sort of bonus by taking it, meaning that you lose 2 and then you gain 3. It's not like that. It just reshuffles your stats. So I'm not gonna touch it. I'm just gonna have this guy come close to me. There we go. Oh, there's a couple of other. There we go. Oh, and I actually forgot. I remember wrong. It was in the last game. I found a Staff of Healing just before I died. Yeah. Bye bye. No need to open this door. It'll just open like more areas. Okay, so that was one of these sort of hidden guys. I'm just gonna move down to my safe doorway here. So I'm probably gonna get hit in the face in a second, because there was one of those sort of hidden guys here. Just so you won't get jump scared with me. There he is. These are the lowest tier of these guys. I think I'm just gonna open this door and then fight them in the doorway. So if you hold down shift while you're standing here, your character will not advance. Just got a level there, very nice. Scroll of Healing 2, yeah, sure, that could be useful. Magic, always magic. So I'm not gonna change tactics or anything because oh, interesting. Because I got molested in the last video. Okay, so I just gotta get this stuff in order. Telekinesis, as I found here, yeah, it can be useful on occasion. It's neither offensive or defensive. It's a spell where you can sort of maybe take a bookcase while standing from over there. So you can sort of interact with things, not monsters, from a distance. It has its uses, but it's not, something. It's not the wow effect on me at all. I might even sell it at this point because I don't really need it. I can see what the witch will pay for it. On the other hand, I might just learn it and then I won't use it right now because I have full mana, and you'll get a few mana points for learning a new book. So the reason why in the initial video I said that I would That I would sort of, if I got in trouble fast, I would escape and quit Diablo. It's pretty much the same as using, the same effect as using a petrification potion in World of Warcraft Hardcore, which I actually never used. But it'll have the same effect. You'll be transferred out of the game safely if you make it before you get one-shotted. I mean, then, yeah, it was due to these hidden guys, because sometimes you'll be simply surrounded by them and you can't see them. And as a mage, if you got 2 or 3 of these guys hitting on you, you'll die almost instantly, or at least you'll be... there'll be no way out because you get stunned by them, so you're not able to make a cast. So I have great respect for those. You can see here that often they come in packs. There we go. One of them even dropped a mana. Very nice. So it looks like they need 2 fireballs in order to die. So I'm trying to like instantly 2-shot them before they run away. And let's see. I'm fairly close to level. I think I need about 1,000 here. Let's see if I can grind the last bit here. The reason, by the way, while I'm sort of removing, we got small healing pot, full healing pots, and we got 2 scrolls of healing. The reason why I'm sort of making a distinction between them, I have an empty slot, is that the scrolls of healing can be interrupted, whereas the pots cannot. So you might try and heal yourself with this. It counts as a spell, pretty much. And then if a mob hits you while you're using it, you can actually die. So I got 2 of these guys now. That was a little bit annoying. Let's see. Yeah, okay. I've got to use the mana pot. I don't want them hitting on me, that's for sure. In any way. Come on, bro. Mommy. Just used 1 and got my level there. Fine. I guess that was pretty much the best I could use. Get out of that in that situation. But as you can see, they hurt a lot, these hidden guys. And imagine having 3 or 4 of them coming out of nowhere, starting to crack your skull in. I'm even using a shield and they're doing that kind of damage. So Butcher's in here. I got nothing to fight him with at the moment, so I might skip him, go down to level 3, or go up to town, whatever. There's no way I can sort of handle him right now, for sure. But I can sort of gather a bit more stuff. Oh yeah, one other thing I could have, when I was low on mana before, I could have read my book and then gotten a few mana points from that. One thing though about these hidden guys is usually when there's one, there's more. Nice.
Where would I put this?
I think I'm just gonna equip this. As you can see, I'm trying to do is, a quick sort of 2 fire, as they normally take like 2 fireballs to die, as I said before. This can act as a sort of doorway, yeah. So I can do these guys one by one. There we go. By the way, normally I'm right-handed, so I'm controlling my mouse with my right hand, and then I'm out of mana. And then I'm sort of sitting with my fingers over the 1 and 2 button in order to, if I'm in trouble, to fast as possible be able to replenish life or mana,
I cannot carry anymore.
which means mana only at the moment. I'm actually gonna replace this with this. So we got a closed door. That's pretty safe to turn my back on. So I'm gonna advance up here instead. Ah, mommy. That was 2 or 3 barrels I sort of felt the love of there. We got a skull cap with 2 armor, but a lot more durability. So I'd rather equip that one than the one I had on. And we got the big room cleared here, that's very nice. It's a bit hard still to sort of... Oh, it's actually, I was about to say a rare guy in here, because I could sort of see his light stuff there. I'm probably gonna have to retreat from this.
Not enough mana.
Yeah. There's no other way. I can't handle these guys. So I'm just gonna retreat. So what I do here is I simply dump aggro by running away. Sure, I can take this solo guy, I think. And I might even get a better buckler. Let's see, 2 armor, 4 armor. No, terrible bad. Very bad. Yeah, there was a few extra mana points there. I could see, let's see how close are we to level. I'm quite far, unfortunately. But what I did was I simply dumped aggro from running away, so they couldn't see my light radius, and the mob sort of just stops then. Oh. This was, on the other hand, very nice, because now I have a chance against Butcher. That was very, very nice. The Scroll of Firewall works the same way as the Book of Firewall. It's just a one-time cast, you could say. It doesn't cost me any mana to cast it either. So, yeah, this is what it's... Oh, I actually need to clear something down here. I can do that when I come down. So I sort of had to go that way anyway, you could say. And we're going up to town. I think I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go down to the blacksmith. And let's spend our money wisely. So yeah, I can sell all the sort of crap I have here. Blacksmith, bow, saber. But as you can see, you know, here short sword you get 30 gold. Sure, it's worth picking up at the moment. Any help is a big help right now. I think I'm even gonna repair my skull cap. Yeah, my robe as well. Sure, I'll spill. I'm a big spender. I have 15 gold on repairs on my club and my shield as well. I'm just sorting out here. So the identify scrolls I want to keep. There we go. And the firewall spell I want to keep as well. This one I might as well sell. It's not. I can keep it for now. So I'd like to sell 3 resurrect scrolls. I'm not even gonna bother looking at what the blacksmith has for selling because my funds are so limited. I need everything. Well, I might buy a town portal scroll because this way I can get fast up to town. I'll probably use I think it's 200 gold. So as you can see, it's quite an investment as I had 1300. First of all, let's sell the crap I sense a soul in search of answers. 62 gold. So they're worth picking up. I mean, I get 62 gold from 1 slot in my inventory. I got 62 gold for the short swords as well, and they fill up 3 slots. So these scrolls can be worth quite a bit, actually. The firewall spell or scroll here, I need it. So
I
I'm gonna
sense
buy.
a soul in search of answers.
She always has small mana, full mana, and town portal, and I'm gonna buy the town portal. This way I can get back to town now. I think I'm even gonna set up my spells. So we are talking healing, firebolt, town portal. Yeah, there we go.
I
And I'm
sense a
just gonna
soul
buy
in
half
search
mana
of
for the rest.
answers.
Just gonna look if there's anything. Oh my. If I only had 2,800 gold, but I don't. So I'm just gonna fill up with mana. Every single dime here is gonna be mana. I guess I might as well use 2. But as you can see as a sort of economical... Hello, my friends. As an economical perspective here in the beginning, where you are really limited on funds, it's way more sort of economical to buy these sort of half or small mana pots. I get all this mana, 119 out of 150 from using 2 small. If I had bought a big one, it costs 3 times as much, and I'd only get an additional 11 mana points out of that from 50 gold. Yeah, long story, but it's worth it, defo. Anyway, let's go down. There we go. Let's drink some coffee. Coffee completed. Okay. So, I'm gonna start with the area that I wanted to get covered. Anyway, it was where I began, sort of here at level 2. Ah man, typical. So I actually found a new, I could have saved 200 bucks there, but who would have known that? It's very random if you get a town portal scroll or not. So yeah, I assume it's okay, I can probably use it later. Book a firebolt, very nice. Identify, sure. Book a holy bolt. Oh my, this is like a treasure room for Sorcerer. As you can see here, the firebolt spell, it's currently level 2, 6 mana, 10 to 19 damage. And now it's level 3, 5 mana, 11 to 20 damage. So definitely worth it. Yeah. Just gonna do a little sort of spring. No, it's not even close to. I was about to say spring cleaning, but it's not. Gotta love when you misfire on a mob and hit another. So the red guys, they are resistant to fire. It's like the red skeletons. I think the grey ones, eventually when I meet them... Okay, bye-bye. They are resistant to lightning, I think. Come on, bro. There we go. Okay, so I simply could have wandered this way, I think. And the area up here is where I sort of had to leave because there was a rare. Very nice. And guess what, guys? We are down to up to 142 mana. I guess these games are always sort of extra thrilling, I think, here in the beginning. It's a side note on everything because, you know, there's so much happening and there's so much you can improve and just makes the game extra exciting, I guess. So it looks like some of all these guys that were following me quite a bit before they... just gonna go Holy Bolt, my new spell here. That should screw him up. Okay, bro. good night, and we got a really nice Book of Heal Other. Yeah, that was ironic, but it made me remind me that I kind of need to set up my... I need the Holy Bolt spell as well. So Firebolt, Holy Bolt, and yeah, get the fuck out of here on my Town Portal spell as the... Okay, just gonna retreat a little bit so they can get in here, or they will have a hard time getting out at least. Come on, yeah. There we go. Like I stated before, Holy Bolt will do 0 damage to these guys, as they are on holy mobs. It's only skeletons and the ghouls and whatnot. So the spell simply passes through them if you start firing at them. Rags, no thanks. It's the worst armor of all because it has such a low durability, only 6 durability. Even the sort of priest look-alike dress here has 24 durability. So as you can see, 6 durability is utter crap. Next level, quite far, so I'm just gonna drink a mana. And I'm gonna throw this away. It's not worth a lot. And it's a Staff of Heal Other. If it was a Staff of Healing, it could actually have been useful, because then I could sort of... I could heal myself with the staff and then save the mana from doing so, instead of using the spell, which costs, after all, 19 mana. My stash, my sort of workhorse damage is only 5. Okay, so when I open for Butcher, I'm gonna do the same as last. I'm gonna run this way. And I'd say one good thing about when I died is that you're probably gonna see that, you know, this time when I fight the Auric, if I survive Butcher anyway, and even make my way to the Auric at level 3, you'll see that he's not that easy as he was last. I was just really lucky that he sort of got stuck in his own mobs, and I sort of executed him with Holy Bolt. You can still do it, but you need a bit more luck. It's not gonna be that easy. So, nice little treasure room here, actually. 12 gold, 26. It's an axe. Yeah, sure, I'm gonna pick that up. Cap. I don't need it. I got a skull cap. It's better. The skull cap... Oh. The skull cap and armor can go from 2 to 4, so it's the lowest kind of armor, but it has a really high durability. And to be honest, if I have 2 additional armor or not at my current armor class of a mighty... Where are we? 13? It doesn't matter. Up. Yeah, well, it does matter, but very little, so... I think armor class... I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think armor classes reduce the damage taken from melee attacks and ranged attacks like bows, but not from magic attacks. There you need resists. I heard a hidden die up here, so there are probably more. But as you can see here, and typical for Blizzard, you could say they are sort of slowly, or for any PC game I guess, they are slowly turning up the difficulty, you could say, by removing the doorways on the level where I died, for instance. There we go. So at level 5, where I died last, there wasn't any... Oh, well, there was doorways, but there were way fewer than here. I actually made a sniper shot on this guy because he was wounded and I saw he was running that way, so he got shot in there behind. But, and another thing, by the way, is that you could see that sometimes it's definitely worth to go all the way to town in order to get a few more mana pots, because after that it was way easier to clear the rest instead of, you know, always being on the back foot with low mana, etc, etc. Can't close this door. I'm just gonna use my arrow keys. You have to use, it's the only way you can do it, but I'm testing if sort of all the walls are sort of closed, and they are, meaning that I've been there. So guys, it's time for Butcher, the big bad boy.
Fresh
hello, bro.
meat.
Yeah, and I got him out this time. First time, that was kind of nice. So let's get him stuck over here. Easy peasy. Thank you very much. Yeah, it was fairly easy this time. Again, it's not always this easy, but with the angle he was coming from, I could sort of, had I positioned myself here where he would naturally try to attack me, and I have to dance around this sort of exit. But when I knew he was coming from over there, I'm positioning myself so he will always try to get to me in the shortest possible way, meaning he got stuck there already. So that was kind of cool. What was also pretty cool is that I got a Scroll of Firewall. It might not kill him fully, but I'm just gonna let it do its work, and if it's not enough, he's gonna get Firebolt for the rest of the money. So should have enough mana for this. I think he's red, so he's probably a little
The spirits of the dead
resistant
are now
to-
avenged. I have no room.
Alrighty. He's probably a bit resistant to fire, I can imagine. Good old Butcher. But if you feel like trying out the game, it's a very good... I think I'm actually gonna identify the bow. It's not like I want to use it or anything, but like I said in one of the first video here, is Diablo video, is that Butcher and Leoric, the Skelly King down here, they can drop better than average loot for the area, really. There's probably +7 to a stat is probably something you, if you're lucky, you can find maybe at level 5, 6, 7, something like that. So it's pretty good loot. And last time I think I got a chest. It was a bad armor chest, but it has +7 magic, so it's kind of cool. So, ouch. I think these guys are, yeah, they are resistant to lightning. The grey guys here. Oh, they hurt a lot. Okay, reminder, keep some distance, and maybe use Holy Bolt on them instead. So, questions if I should go one way or the other. I'm gonna try here. Hello. Alrighty. How close are we to level? 2000. Not that close. So yeah, again, turning up the heat a little bit, so I have to actually change my spells now and then. These grey guys, I have to use Holy Bolt on those. Very nice. These guys are kind of annoying actually, because when you hit them, they can sort of come behind you after. Just gonna replenish my mana and my life as well.
I have no room.
Wonder if I can carry a mace. Just a second. 16 strength. Almost. I'm actually tempted to go up 1 in strength just to carry this thingy here, but yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. All into mana. Okay. I actually thought this was the Auric, but it wasn't. Some other skeleton boss. And he dropped a cloak. That might be interesting as well. Do we have any identifier? Nope, we do not. Alright, so I'm just gonna skip the axe. So my 2 magic items, I'm gonna keep them. 3 magic items, I'm keeping them over here. I'm trying to make a little room for if there's another item will drop before too long. As you can see, if I don't one-shot these birdies here, they might reappear behind me. There we go. Let's see, all this rubble and bones and stuff. No gold though. Alright, area cleared up north here. Oh, there was a couple of barrels. I'm just gonna do them as well. No luck. And what I sort of have in the back of my head is that I should probably have... It'd be a good idea to have enough mana to actually be able to kill the Auric if I find him. Small treasure room down here. Scroll of Stone Curse might be interesting. So Stone Curse is... I could probably best sort of... sort of compare it to maybe sheep or something like that. For a limited amount of time you can... you can sort of freeze a character. So it's not quite like sheep, but the character won't be able to do anything meanwhile. It could be a good way to make Leoric when I find him. He's always here on level 3 somewhere. If he's annoying and he's sort of... if things are becoming really dangerous, so he's close to me, it might be a good idea to use the Stone Curse scroll. So I'm just gonna put it so I know where it is. And then I might start up using the Stone Curse scroll. You can get it as a book as well, but it's it's not a book that'll drop around here. I saw actually yesterday the Witch, or last time I made an episode, that the Witch actually had a Stone Curse book for sale. It costs 12,000 gold, so you have an idea of its worth and its weight, you could say, by the sheer amount of what it costs. And good old fighting retreat here. Make some distance to the mobs. If you want to live a little longer. Also, I have to change spells here, so it's a very extra good idea to have some distance to the mobs. I'm just setting up the... no, I'm not going to do that, because in the heat of the battle I might think that it's Town Portal spell, and I'll get all full panic mode, no reason for that. If I click it accidentally and I thought I would get a portal instead. I think he might be over here. There's some kind of light there, and there's a lot of mobs coming from that direction. So I might as well just kill the mob that I can get to. It might be something else that's sort of lighting up everything down there, but I think I have a good idea it's a Auric, to be honest. And in order to be able to combat the Auric in the first place, you need to kill all his minions here. I can't sort of handle both. So what I could do is maybe sneak peek down here. Any mobs that I can sort of thin out will be a help. And let's use one of the... I haven't got any more of them. I was hoping I had a scroll of healing, but I don't. I'm actually gonna use some mana for healing here. So I got an idea. He's standing up north, and I don't wanna. If I can handle it. Oh, sorry. If I can make it, I don't want him sort of get aggro from him yet. Another thing is, I think I don't have enough mana to actually combat him now. There we go. Okay. Level, very nice.
I have no room.
Oh, a leather armor. Yeah, sure, I'll take it. It's a lot of extra armor, lots of extra durability. Definitely a winner. And yeah, you guessed it, more magic. Oh, there's actually a very good chance he's down here as well. Maybe even a better chance, to be honest. So I definitely don't want to fight all these guys toe to toe. So good old doorway.
Not enough mana.
I think there was a staff that dropped here somewhere. Can't close the door. Oh, there it is.
I cannot carry
so
anymore.
It's actually a staff of fireball. Not fireball, but firebolt. It's not completely terrible, actually. I'm gonna pick it up. 80 charges of fireball. That's pretty good, actually.
I have no room.
Okay. Fair enough. See if there's something else in here. There's not. Okay. So I'm gonna pick up the club and then I'm gonna go to town. I have an additional town portal. There we go. So I bought one and I found one. That came handy right now. So I need to clear my inventory, and to be honest I need mana as well.
Hello, my friend.
I
Stay a
don't-
while and listen.
Might as well use my own identifier. So let's see, what do we have here? 40% light radius. That's complete crap because you'll just get more aggro than you actually want. And then there was the sword. 2 strength. Yeah, sure.
I cannot use this.
Oh,
yet.
I can't use it because I need 18 strength and I only got 15, so I just sell it. to be
Well,
honest.
what can I do for you?
Sure, it's 900 bucks, so it's not terrible. Sword's okay. Club I didn't identify. Do I wanna identify this club? Yeah, sure, why not? Oh my god.
Well, what can I do for you?
Crap as well. So I'm gonna repair my current crappy gear. And yeah. Gonna go up to Adria the Witch here. Buy a lot of mana.
I sense a soul in
Let's
search
see
of
if she has
answers.
anything else of interest. She actually has a book of Holy Bolt and a book of Town Portal. Interesting stuff, actually. I think I'll take the Holy Bolt, actually, because it's just a lot of additional damage to... see how much I got. So, currently I got my Holy Bolt spell is level 1 and it costs 7, does 18 to 27 damage. And now it does 18 to 27 damage, but it's a bit cheaper. Fine, I'll take it. There was a staff down there.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
Just gonna sell these 2 scrolls. There was a staff down in the below that gave me 80.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
It gave me 80 firebolt charges. So I think I'm gonna use that. And that means I sort of have to revamp my hotkeys here. So I'm gonna start out with that. Then I might just, clear the remaining area before. I'm pretty sure Leoric is down there. He could be up top side, but to be honest, I don't think I believe he's down here. Otherwise, I'm gonna figure it out pretty soon. So let's see, healing, fine. The firebolt from the staff, not my own standard spell, is there. Holy Bolt, I'd like that as 7, and then I want to recharge. So healing is just for my own good here. Healing, Holy Bolt, recharge, yeah, okay. So I'm going to use the staff as much as possible. I might switch to Holy Bolt if there's many grey skeletons, because they seem to be rather resistant. Yeah, so he wasn't up here, where I thought initially. All the light was coming from these 2 sort of torches, or whatever they're called. Fire on a stick thing. Okay, that was almost becoming a problem because I sort of I almost sort of got stuck in there. An axe, yeah, sure, fine. I don't really need it. I guess these grey guys, they aren't sort of that resistant. Or how many charges? We got 44 left. So it's a very nice find, this, even though it's just, a white staff here. I can recharge it after, and I'll have I'll save a lot of mana on this. I'm pretty sure it uses the same damage as my firebolt spell. So let's say if you were a warrior and you had didn't even have the firebolt, you do a lot less damage, and you'll cast a lot slower. Also one of the benefits of the Sorcerer here. And we got a bookcase, so another guaranteed book. Healing, sure. Oh, Holy Bolt, another one, guys. Very, very nice. So currently, Holy Bolt, 6 mana, 18 to 27, and now 5 mana, 18 to 27. But yeah, so the damage is the same, but it's way cheaper. And a book of healing, fine. Let's do that as well. Even gobbling some mana here, which might be a little... Oh, I still got far to level, so it's okay to spend a little mana there. But this staff is... Yeah, it's like a godsend.
Spell ready.
Yeah. Okay, so up to recharge, meaning retreat. And I got 60 new charges, that's really awesome. There we go. Okay, Leoric, I'm about ready for you. So, my plan is to kill all his minions first, and I can do that by the staff here. And then eventually, I wanna use my Stone Curse scroll on him. Sure, I could fight him and try to get the right angle, and then just spam Holy Bolt. You definitely need to spam Holy Bolt on him. Even as a warrior or rogue, you would have to spam Holy Bolt in order to get him down at this level. So any mob that I can get before him is a win. There he is. Alright. So he got a good angle here where he's coming sort of straight at me. So I'm just gonna see if I can... He's trying to sort of dodge me, but yeah. It worked too well for him.
Leoric. I'll find your son.
Thank you for being actually Terry bad Leoric. I'm gonna pick up the staff. Might as well just use some of my mana because I haven't got room for the staff right now. So the rest of his guys are coming now. So yeah, he was pretty easy, Leoric, because, I don't know, I got lucky with the angle. Sometimes you'll sort of have to engage him in a big room where he will do a lot of sort of evasive maneuver, and to be honest, I think here are all these guys, by the way. So I could have been sort of in, what happened last was that he was in the middle of all these guys. He's always this pack of minions. And then he got stuck in his own minions, is what happened in the first episode I uploaded this. But this time I was... the second time here that now I picked up the staff. And the second time I met him here, he was like in front of all his minions, so I could almost pull him solo. So I've been pretty lucky with the pulls. Let's see, Magical Shrine. I have to read my papers. I can pick up this book meanwhile. And oh, very nice. We are talking a book of Town Portal. So instead of the scrolls now, I can use my own Town Portal spell. I usually carry a Town Portal scroll with me as well, though, because if you run out of mana, it's no use for you to actually have the spell. So, as you need mana to cast the Town Portal spell, of course. I'm just gonna look in my papers here, just a second. Okay, great. So, the magical shrine here will give me a mana shield. Just what I needed. No. Yeah, well, it could... had I had a mana shield on when I got attacked by that goat guy, I wouldn't have died. But right now it's not worth much because I almost cleared the full level. And the mana shield disappears if you go... Well, if you go away from the current level you're at, it'll disappear. Yeah, I'm just going down to my doorway. All these guys are still sort of Leoric's minions. I'm gonna face tank them here, but it's only gonna be one at a time. And you can probably imagine the worth of all these. Something dropped here. I'm not quite sure what it was though. There we go. Oh, it was
I cannot carry
Scroll of
anymore.
Inferno. Yeah, sure, it's worth a few bucks. I'll take it. Did hear something drop there. So I didn't need the Scroll of Stone Curse either, and that's just fine. I can just sell it then. By the way, if you have trouble finding something, you can press the C button, and you can sort of zoom in. Or set, or however it's pronounced. Not the C, but the set button. Set as in zebra. Oh, hello guys. But it's kind of amusing a bit that, you know, one of the best finds I've had so far is this white item, the staff here, because there are so many charges in it. 178 mana. All you have to do for it, and that makes things a little more complicated, is I just have to rearrange my hotkeys. So I would prefer, of course, just to, you know, do my normal rotation, but yeah, I don't want to be locked in that corner.
Do not have a spell ready.
Alrighty. So 46 charges still, it's amazing. And had I went up to Adria the Witch, I could just indefinitely, yeah, keep the 80 charges.
I have no room.
Oh, bugger. I'm not that fond of Scroll of Healing. Yeah, sure, if I don't have any other means, but I got Healing Spell and I got a full healing, so I don't really need Scroll of Healing that much. Like I said, Scroll of Healing can be interrupted, the potions cannot. So a potion of healing is has more value to me than a Scroll of Healing. And a nice fat book of healing. There we go. Okay, I think we have level 3 cleared. I think. I'm just gonna double check here. Yeah, 100%. So I have to go up to the exit. It's this one in the middle of everything. And then we're gonna go down, clear level 4, hopefully. And we're almost back to where I died last. I can tell you that the episode where I died was the episode I made prior to this one. And I'm still thinking about the first episode where I used 2 hours and 18 minutes to clear the first 4 levels. But I will say there was a lot of, you know, explanation about Tristram and a lot of the stuff, how everything works. So, yeah, naturally it took a bit of extra time. I got an idea that this will be faster. Yeah, these guys hurt, and I kind of knew it, so it was a bit of a dangerous situation here because there was a lot of mobs at the same time, and I haven't got my precious doorway here.
I have no room.
Let's see how many charges. I got 23. I'm just gonna leave this for now. So I'd like a doorway, and there's one in here actually. Purifying Spring, it will fill up your mana. Just as there was this blood fountain, I've done that in a previous episode. It's the same version, just the mana version. But now I have it. Now I have a doorway, so I'm a bit more safe, you could say. Let's see what's in here. Oh, a staff of firebolt, actually. So I think, guys, I'm gonna go up to town. I simply need to do it in order to drop some of all the gear I have here. There we go. I could have used my spell, but just when I came down here on the current level 4 here, there was I dropped the scroll of town portal. So I have another one. Let's see if I go to Arcane here. Can I identify?
Friend. Stay a while and
Staff
listen.
of Inferno, not bad. 21 additional mana. Holy moly, plentiful Staff of Fireball. Crazy. So it was 158 charges.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
Club, yeah. I'm gonna sell the club and the buckler. Repair, skull cap, leather armor. That's pretty much it. So, yeah. I think I'm gonna... One of the staffs here, the plus 21 mana. I'm thinking about if I should keep it or not, but you know what, I'm not going to keep it, and the reason why I'm not going to keep it, if you look at the required stats, you need 30 strength. I'm not going to use 15 strengths of or 3 levels in order to get 21 mana, so in that sense it's a bad item because I have to use a lot of strength instead of magic in order to be able to equip it.
I sense
I'm just gonna
a soul
sell that
in
staff.
search of answers.
Sell the stone curse as well, and oh, not this one. Definitely not this one. Gonna sell the, let's see, the snake staff of Inferno. 3,000. Holy moly, that was a lot of money. Let's see if she has something interesting. Book of Stone Curse. Yeah, it's very nice and all, but yeah, not that interesting really. And I should have enough mana for. You know what? I'm gonna leave the staff here. No, I'm gonna bring it. I have 2 staffs that can be recharged now. So I'm gonna use up the one that I have. That they are sort of identical, except that the blue one, the magic one that I just found, inside the room there, where I could just pick it up. It has a lot more charges. So the white one I had 80 charges initially, and the one here I'm that I just pick up have almost a double. It had 158. So first things first, I'm gonna go up and pick up the town portal scroll. So I have it. I always have it in my sort of 8 slot. Question is where we should go. I think we're gonna go down here. Let's see how many charges I got. 17. Okay, there's some.
I do not have a spell ready.
Some sort of boss here. He could have been immune to fire, and that would have been a problem. I think he actually is. Yeah, and he hurts a lot, by the way. Okay, so question is, how am I gonna kill this guy? Okay, this is a problem. First of all, I need to dump some aggro here. And one way to do that is simply... I could go up here. It's sort of safe here at level 4. Oh, level 3, sorry. This guy's a problem because I haven't got any other spells than fire and holy bolt, and he don't care much about any of them. So I could kill one of his guys. But as you can see, he's just immune to the rest of this. Let's see if we can... Okay, I can't close the door there. I'm gonna see if I can dump him somewhere down here. And I should probably go healing. Because, yeah, he takes like half my hit points. This is risky, but I don't really know what else to do in order to try and dump him. Now I'm just trying to sort of run as far away from him as possible. Maybe even go up. What I'm trying to do here is dump aggro. So, he can't see my light radius now when I go down. He's down there south somewhere. So I can either go this way. Oh, he actually saw me. That sucked. Yeah, so this is actually very risky.
Do not have a spell ready.
Because, oh, he keeps following me here. Oh, man. It's got a little bit too interesting. So, he's down there, and unfortunately he's pretty clever. So he's pretty much how, you know, Leoric will normally interact with you. He will sort of keep following you, sort of. See if I can dump him in here, maybe. The thing is, in order for me to dump him, I need him to sort of get close to me and then sort of be standing still for a second. I can't close the door. Just gonna see if I can run away again here. What you could do, of course, is start a new game or stuff, but I'd like to see if I can do this. Trying to sort of... Yeah, okay, I closed the door. That should help a little bit. And we got another magical shrine. That's actually another, as I remembered correctly, another mana shield. Mana shield's nice at this point. The yellow guys here, the black deaths, are... it's the guys that... whenever they hit you, they'll take one of your hit points for good. Alrighty. So one of these guys I hit like far away, but he made that sort of stunt again where he sort of comes up behind you. Let's see, 8 charges left, fine. On my old staff, I'm gonna use it a bit longer. So, you could say, the mob that was immune to fire, how do I get rid of him? Well, I need... I can either sort of dodge... I could melee him, but it's gonna take forever, and he's take half my life, and so he will two-shot me, and it's way too risky. I'll probably die trying to melee him. So, what I'm doing is that... what I wanna do is probably see if I can find, if I'm really lucky, a Book of Lightning. Or I could...
Where would I put this?
Yeah, good question. Let's see. Yeah, I still have 20 charges left here, so... I'm gonna leave the bow for now. Thing is, all the mana I bought, for once, I don't really need it. These guys are the ones with sort of mini-boss... links here, as they're called.
Do not have a spell ready.
And they are kind of... Oh, wrong button. Recharge stave. Still got 20 charges left. When you hit them again, they will have a chance to sort of spawn behind you. And they had some sort of mini-boss with them.
Okay. Spell ready.
You know what, guys? We have another guy immune to fire. That kind of sucked. Just gonna do yet another recharge here. So what good is all this fire damage if the mobs are immune to fire, you could say? Just checking the room here. I'm gonna kill his bodies. I think he was up here, and then I'm gonna run away. He's very slow, almost stationary, so I'm not that sort of scared of him. The other guy was more annoying because he was pretty fast. The other guy that was sort of immune to fire. So I'm gonna try and dump him up there. I think we succeeded. I'm gonna use my other, the sort of plentiful staff, because this one was almost done. It'll just go right inside the slot of the first staff that I had with sort of these bonus charges. And then what I want to do here is I want to dodge this guy below, if possible. He was down here somewhere. Okay, I didn't manage to do that. I know what I can do. I can bring him up in the new area that I sort of explored. Come on, bro. So, that's actually fairly smart, if I may say so, because then I'll have both of them up here, these immune to fire guys, fire damage. Come on, bro. Good idea to change the healing, maybe, if he hits me. So I'm gonna see if I can close the door down here. I think I can. Nope. Okay. Then we're just gonna run away. As soon as he lose my light radius for a while, then he get lost. I mean, he just stops then. And I will imagine that he has sort of lost me now. Otherwise he'll come running soon, and I'll have to take it from there, I guess.
Where would I put this?
Just checking the room for any sort of loose items. So yeah, everything's fairly safe now because I dumped these two immune to fire guys, small bosses.
All praises to Diablo.
Yeah. And what do you know, there's actually one more here. I hope it's not immune to fire as well, but not, fortunately not, because otherwise I would be a little screwed actually. Very nice. It's insane, these staffs, how much, yeah, economy there is. I would say. So, a falcon, yeah, sure. I think yeah, I can show you what phasing is about. You can get it as a spell as well. It's a very risky spell and I never use it, but I can show you what it's about since I sort of had to dump it in order to get my falcon in the inventory. It's like a teleport you cannot control. So as you can see, I sort of got from this place to down there. Very, very risky actually. You risk, if you're trying to get away from something, there's a good chance you're making things worse than they were already. What else do we have? Firewall, I'm gonna sell that. Inferno, yeah. I don't like the spell because sometimes even if the mobs, it has a very short range and I think it's hard to figure out how exactly to funnel your mobs into it in order for it to make some good damage. 40 charges left here still. This staff is actually so good that I might not recharge it myself but have the witch do it. Unless she takes too much money to do so. But the witch can recharge your staff without it losing any sort of durability. Not like Sorcerer himself here, where always loses almost half of their original value.
Do not have a spell ready.
Yeah, okay. So I think I'm just gonna use my own sort of firebolt now. I have a lot of mana anyway, so... Oh. One more to go. So, let's see. We're gonna... Hotkeys, always set up the hotkeys then. So we got healing, firebolt, holy bolt, and mana. There we go. You could say what I'm carrying around now, it has no use to me at all, except I can hit with it. There's no additional bonus from it. But I think I'm gonna wanna see how much Adria will charge me in order to get full charges back on that staff. It's just so much gold to be saved from using mana pots. Yeah. Something dropped up there. Nothing of use really. Hard leather armor. I think it's actually better. I just have a leather armor. I don't know if I have enough strength to carry it though. Let's see. So my current armor is 11 and 35 durability. 11 and 40 durability. Yeah, same armor really, but slightly better durability.
Where would I put this?
I don't even think it's worth it, to be honest. Yeah, never mind. I keep it. The reason why it wasn't worth it is that I had repaired my armor last by the blacksmith, so it had more durability than the one I just found. And you know, armors, even if the one that I supposedly, or that I found here and should supposedly be better, hard leather armor should be better than leather armor, then they sort of scale. This armor is maybe 11 to, let's say, 20 armor, and I was unfortunate to find it's random when it's generated, I guess, when it drops. This one, I was unlucky that it had, say, the lowest armor amount that it could have. We are pretty far from level, so I'm gonna drink a little more. Ouch.
I have no room.
Book of healing, yeah, sure. And Scroll of Town Portal, yeah, sure, it's nice, even though I have the spell now. Huge pack, so I'm just gonna good old fighting retreat to my doorway. There we go. Finally have a little room in my inventory again, so I can pick up this magic claymore. And then we got these, the Black Deaths are coming. Yeah, sounds like in the Middle Ages, with the plague and all. But it's the guys, you know, that can take 1 hit point from you permanently, besides doing the normal damage. I remember back in the day when I was like, when the game came out and I was a completely noob and I didn't have any chance to know about that actually, but sometimes I'd have a warrior standing with like 40 of these guys around me, hitting on me, and each successful hit would lose me a hit point forever. And in a game where you really have to sort of maximize your character, it's like, oh my god, you might as well sort of delete that character after, because you beat every single, especially your warrior, every single little advantage you can get, including the 10-20 hit points you just lost there forever. Yeah. Pretty lucky with the bookshelves here. And this will give you maybe a feel of how much more easier it is to how much more easier it is to to fight really when you have a mana shield on top. Just gonna see how much. Okay. No, and you still need 8,000 experience. So I'm just gonna drink. Book of Firewall, not too bad, guys. Book of Heal Other. Too bad that Book of Firewall, I think it could actually have been a Book of Lightning as well, and that would have made so that I could his Book of Firewall level 1, by the way. That could have made so I could get killed those last 2 rare bosses that are immune to fire. I'm not gonna engage with them if I don't find a lightning spell. So basically there are 3 kinds of damage: lightning, fire, and well, actually there's 4. You got Holy Bolt, which is supposed holy damage. Then you got fire, like Fire Bolt here, and later Fire Ball. And then you got lightning in sort of lightning spell and eventually chain lightning spell. And they all have their uses. And they all have their mobs that are immune to... Oh, and then you got magic damage as well. So lightning, fire, holy, and... and magic damage. Magic damage spells you'll only find really late in the game, actually. Okay, so I think we cleared. And I also think that it was somewhat faster than the 2 hours and 18 minutes of last. But yeah, I still need to... I'm tempted to see if the witch, if I'm lucky and she has a Book of Lightning for sale. It costs, from what I recall, it costs around 3,000 gold. Other than that, I actually need a small room up here that I haven't cleared. It's not this way though. Okay, why is it that I... Okay, I'm supposed to go this way through this door here. I got a bit too far. There we go. So there's a little bit up here that I haven't cleared. And I'm trying to make a full clear, but like I said, two special mobs with fire, immune to fire. I can't handle that at the moment. So I'm gonna have to ignore those, unless, yeah, Adria has a Book of Lightning that she wants to sell to me. And it's all random. The probability is I'll have to be lucky for her to have one, but it's not impossible.
I cannot carry any more.
Just picking up this bow for sales purposes only. And there we go, guys. So, up to town. I think I'm actually gonna use... Let's see if I have an additional town portal spell... Or scroll. I did. There we go. So, yeah. I'm gonna sell what I have. Maybe identify what I have as well. The staff is only good as long as it's fully recharged, and Adria should do that for me as well.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while
Identify the
and listen.
claymore. And as you can see, you can actually get complete crap even though it's magic. So this will give me -7 vitality. Resist magic 30 and swiftness. Yeah, it's worth a few bucks, I think. So yeah, the bow is not that good, but I think the claymore with the crap stat will give me 1 gold. But as you can see, this one, for instance, will give me 2,000. So we are rich. I'm just gonna repair leather armor. Yeah, that's it. So you want 500 bucks in order to repair the staff. It has durability of 12 out of 45. I guess I'm a little bit too cheap to do that, actually. And I might have to evaluate if I want Adria to recharge my stave. It depends on how much she's actually gonna take for it. But let's first see.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
I'm lucky that she has a lightning book of lightning. Ooh, she has a book of mana shield, and there's nothing that I would rather like. But as you can see, I'm more than 6,000 gold short. Could sell a few items, but I'm not gonna get anywhere near there. Infravision I'm probably gonna keep. It would help me to not die, hopefully, in the level 5 where I died last. I think that's it. Okay, let's see what it takes for a recharge. 670. Oh yeah, we got a deal, honey. So now my charge is fully... now my staff is fully recharged at 158 charges. So we are pretty much almost as far as when I died now. So I'm gonna bid you a goodbye here, Adria and I. And we're gonna have a cup of something that she has here in her cauldron. No, jokes aside, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, bye bye.